With that, we bring in retired Vice Admiral Robert Harward, former Deputy Commander of U.S. Central Command and member of the Iran Policy Project at the Jewish Institute for National Security of America. Admiral Harward grew up in Iran, went to school in Tehran. He has a deep understanding of this region. Admiral, welcome. It's good to have you here. So we have Iran and Israel firing at each other at a pretty rapid pace. We see missiles landing on the ground on both sides. Both sides appear that they don't want to stop fighting, and President Trump essentially standing between them and telling them to stop and encouraging their better angels to head towards a ceasefire. Where do you see this going next?
Well, this highlights the problem and dilemma for the president. While the president wants to get the Straits of Hormuz open, and this peace plan is focused on that, and deal with the nuclear weapon, it does not address the issue we're saying today, the funding of the surrogates, be it Hezbollah, and the missile threat. And that's a problem not just for Israel, it's a problem for all the Arab nations, be it UAE, be it Saudi, be it Kuwait. All of those countries have been struck by Iranian missiles. So if you reach the deal and we get a peace agreement based on the fact that the straits are going to be open, commerce can flow, and they're handing over the material, it does not resolve that issue, this situation. So you're seeing the situation itself could occur after that agreement or at any time Iran or Israel chooses to act. So it's quite a dilemma for the president.
Here's General Jack Keane earlier on the president's, the position that he's in as he watches all of this. Here's General Keane.
The advisors around the president are split on that issue. Yeah. They are split, and that's one of the reasons you see this. And that is a number of them want to see the negotiations take hold and not return to military operations. There's others that say the negotiations are futile and we're not going to get the deal we want anyway, and we should get on with it.
Give us a sense of how you see this from Iran's perspective, because we know how battered they have been in the early weeks of this war. But they seem to keep swinging.
Well, it's an existential threat. If they get an agreement, it's a victory for them, without a doubt, especially if we're going to unfund any resources. So they've stood up stood up to the Americans. They've shown, yeah, we're powerful. We got them to capitulate. Hey, and they're going to pay us off by unfreezing our assets. So they would win in a huge way. So that's the challenge for the president. Now, can he reach that agreement, ensuring the flow of commerce, handing over the nuclear material, but not compensate that, not unfreeze their assets? So I think the general captured the sentiment on the team exactly right. This short-term peace provides a longer-term challenge, not only for this administration and us, but more importantly for all the Arab nations in the region. So it's a real dilemma, and I believe you could, as long as you do not unfreeze their assets, if you reach an agreement here so that they hand over the nuclear material, the commerce flows, but we keep the economic pressure on them, then you could take that longer-term approach to solving those other dilemmas, be it the missiles, be it the funding of surrogates, because they have no resources. So the key in all of this, in my opinion, is the resources. As long as we continue to economically starve Iran, and this would allow them to have some commerce from the oil, but not the sort of resources they need to continue to funding their surrogates or continue their programs, you could have that strategy. It'd be a tough road, but that's the dilemma they face in the administration right now.
Admiral Harward, thank you very much. We know the president has said he will not unfreeze any funds, and the blockade will remain in place, and that he wants a deal with those two things locked in. We know that they want money, they want reparation for the war, they definitely want those funds released. So we're going to see where this goes. This is high-level diplomacy and tricky stuff. Thank you very much for laying it up for us, Admiral. Always good to see you, Admiral Harward.